Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm your host, Cryptidmasterkd, and the terrifying killer that's stalking you. Now on today's video, we're discussing the origins of a monster that we journey to the state of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, where we will discuss a legendary creature, an entity that has haunted the residents for decades in the 1970s. A flying humanoid known as Mothman. The Mothman is described in many ways, but actually most see it the same. It's described as being about 7 feet tall, with a large wingspan covered in black fur or feathers. No mouth seen, but glowing red eyes. Glowing red eyes that pierce through the soul. Now, a lot of people, if you want more encounters with Mothman, more stories of Mothman, let me know in the comments if you want more of that. But in today's episode, what we're going to do here is I'm going to tell you where the whole thing started, how the creature was born. Now, what you have to understand, and if you want to survive a Mothman's encounter, you have to get smart. What did they do? You have to, whatever you do, don't look in its eyes, because it's been known to hypnotize and cause brain madness. But if you want to hope in heaven of surviving this encounter, you have to get smart fast. You need to know what you're dealing with. You see, the answers lie in the town's history, way back to the Native Americans. The land where Point Pleasant, West Virginia stands right now is the only known area in North America, the only known part of North America never to have been occupied by Native Americans. And you know why? Because according to their fables, they believed an evil spirit inhabited it, and many said that they were flying beings. So this story goes way back. And rightfully so, an evil spirit lingered there. A bloody battle, rightfully so. A bloody battle was raged on that land. Hundreds of Indians, if not thousands, were brutally massacred. Brutally killed and massacred. The white settlers showed no mercy. Finally, in the 1700s, the Indian chief Cornstalk of the Shawnee Nation had finally had enough of seeing his beloved kin and his people murdered and slaughtered. So he crossed over the Ohio River to where Point Pleasant now stands. And he offered the white man a truce. And I'm sure you all know what happened. They murdered him. But not only did they murder him, people, they tortured him. And they beat him relentlessly. They tried to get it out of him. They wanted him to tell them where the remaining survivors of his tribe were hiding. Now, before dying, before he finally fell dead, the Indian chief, the Native American chief, the chief Cornstalk cursed the land in 100-year curse. That tragedy would happen. And then others say that that before dying, he summoned the evil spirit that the Native Americans in the region had feared for hundreds, if not thousands of years, and summoned it into his own body, so that he may take his revenge on any who would step foot on his land, on that land, with the blood of murder, or hiding secrets, or just devastate his land and do terrible things, but mostly with the blood of murder on their hands. Now, the white settlers, when they saw this, they tried to shoot him. But, you see, their bullets did nothing. Their bullets did nothing to stop this horrific transformation from man to monster. His eyes were glowing red, and he was changing into what we know as Mothman. And so their bullets did nothing to stop this horrific transformation. So this is going to get gruesome, so please, kids, leave the room if you don't want to get traumatized. Anyway, so, because their bullets weren't working to stop this horrific transformation, they proceeded to cut his body into pieces while still alive. And they placed the pieces of the chief in a mirror-lined coffin that had been blessed by a priest, hoping to trap the spirit inside. And one of my personal theories is where they hid it was under the TNT factory, the TNT bunkers, where the Mothman has always been sighted. And they hoped that it would trap his spirit inside. And honestly, with all the recent sightings in 17 and all that, I say it failed. But they say it worked. Now, it's sometimes said, in my belief, that now Mothman can only cross in and out of our world using Native American effigy mounds, one of which may be under the TNT bunkers where the Mothman has first many times been sighted. So, I understand that many of you people have known someone who wanted to go to the TNT bunkers to go looking for the beast. But I'm telling you right now, don't. Because he's been known to drive people mad by just looking in their eyes. Because Mothman can only look into the eyes of the human soul to find if you're guilty before it feasts on your fear. See, many kids now have gone looking for Mothman in the TNT factories. They always go home with stories and in total fear. Some have even gone to the police. Now, before we wrap this video up, I want to thank you all for being here today and joining me in my wood little fortress here. Now, to wrap it up, like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff, or else I'm sending the Mothman after you.
You might want to tell them you were kidding about coming to kill them.
Of course I was. I was possessed by a spirit.
We'll let them know that.
So anyway, like, comment, subscribe, leave a like. Help us reach 1,000 subscribers. And anyway, I love you all. Thanks for joining me. Peace out.